I didn't get that last shot off, and I could have got that clear. Oh, no! Get out of my game. Where are you going?
In 600 feet, sharp left onto the I-164 East ramp to I-64. Sharp left onto the I-164 East ramp. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Fig.
You know what the weird thing is?
There's Billings Green, everywhere used to live. That place right hasn't changed yet. There's the Dollar General we went to when we lived down here.
Let's go, baby.
There's the Casey's. Remember we used to turn there and take you down there to that big park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back up here on Green River Road now, so I pretty well know where I'm
Rod!
I don't know where that thing was actually going to take me. It was routing me to like it said Vincennes Flats, Washington, but I probably didn't want to go all the way to no Vincennes and have to track back or nothing. But yeah, I thought, well, I tried to kill as many birds and stones as I could was down here, and luckily enough, they said that his nurse practitioner would be able to get Keegan in.
Oh,
So
no!
me and Keegan went to Barnes and Nobles because I wanted to go there too and check out this one 6th grade school book that they have. That I've got Keegan the 5th grade all in one curriculum, but this is the 6th grade all in one curriculum, and I wanted to be able to look through it and see what kind of math and stuff it had in it. It's supposed to be a full year curriculum. It's a all in one. It's got everything in it, like the spelling, the math, the English, the whole 9 words. And it's supposed to be like a full school year curriculum. But I counted how many math pages there was, and there's like 180 days of school, but that curriculum is based on probably doing like so much one day, and it's probably not based on doing math like every single day or English every single day. you probably set your own schedule of how many.
We are pumped to be playing Iron Throne. I've never seen a game that mixes stellar graphics, a great storyline, and just all the strategy elements that I'm personally interested in all in one mobile game.
The AR in this game is absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, this game is extremely good.
I love this game.
But I looked through it, and a lot of the math in there kind of looks like I said, 5th and 6th grade is going to kind of resemble, 5th and 6th grade, you're kind of doing things just using different numbers, but it looked like it would be self-explanatory in different things. It had the ACE booklets. They explain things, pretty good. That's why I liked them. I wanted to look through it to see if it explained things in like detail and stuff, and it didn't really have like a whole lot of different math stuff in it that he's already did. But then we was able to get into get into his dermatologist. We was able to get his diabetes, his Riley's appointment. We was able to go to the Barnes & Noble and look at that. We was able to get him in to the other, and what he said on his nose, he said that being in a place like that, he said there's a few different things that can be done. He said they could try to freeze it off, but he said he'd have to be real gentle there in that area. He wouldn't be able to hit it real hard. So he said that they could try to freeze it off. And he said sometimes they have to come back 2 or 3 different times. He said he could give him a little shot of numbness, but he said I'd be pretty tender in that area, and then they could snip it off. But he said that'd be pretty hard on him. He act like that hurt pretty good. So he wasn't really too much on that. He said he would try, he would rather try freezing it off, which I got this stuff of that stuff that's really, really, really cold, like 200 below or whatever, and they take cotton thing, and he stuck it down in there, and then he held it on his nose, and he did that like maybe three different times, like held that on Keegan's nose. And Keegan, first time he did it, Keegan come up, stuff, he had him lay on that table, and Keegan come up kind of coughing, snorting around like how Billy always did when Billy'd go to the dentist and have to get those impressions, and they would tell you breathe through your nose. Billy would always sit there. Billy had a hell of a time with them damn things. Hell, he'd want to cough and sneeze and snort, or not sneeze, but snort and shit and, gag and everything. I hated having to take Billy to get those impressions. And then Keegan started doing that, and I was like, hell, and I was like, damn, you okay? And then I had some tissue and stuff, and I gave him a piece of toilet paper to hold up on there, and then because he's so cold that it was making his nose want to run and making his eyes want to run. He did that, about 3 times, and he said we try that, and he said that watch for it blistering or anything like that. And he said if it does, I guess it's kind of normal. And he said the best thing, he said it would, it would kill it and it would fall off. But he said sometimes you gotta, hit them a few times, 2 or 3, 4 times in a row. And so he told me to go ahead and set an appointment to come back in a month. And if he's got it, and he said if it falls off, he said then just call and cancel the appointment. He said, but you want to go ahead and get an appointment made in case he does need to come back. And he said on his belly, that little place on his belly, it looked like a wart below his belly button. He said he don't really think that's a wart. He thinks that's maybe like a raised mole or something. He really didn't think that was a wart. So he didn't really mess with that. He said just kind of leave that alone. If it ain't getting any bigger or getting any worse, he said just kind of leave that alone. So we went ahead and set up an appointment. We come back down here on July 18th.
You'll be back down there then.
Huh? Well,
What day of the week is that?
I'd have to look. July 18th, that's on a Wednesday.
I'll have to look. I don't know if I'd be off that one or not.
Oh no, I told told Keegan, I said, when that woman said that, I said, that's my birthday. And Keegan said, well, we come down here and eat. And I said, what? You said you're going to buy me something to eat. That woman started laughing, and I said, yeah. I said, he gets his money. I said, he spends it on stuff. I said, mine's got to go on bills and everything. I told Keegan, I said, well, you get money. I said, save your money up then. I said, we come down here. I said, it's on my birthday, and be able to buy me something to eat. And I think it's like, I told him not to do nothing early, so I think it's like, I don't know if it was 1:30 or 2:30, so it'd be like 2:30 or 3:30 my time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hop off of here. Yeah, and I had my stomach started hurting last night again for some reason. I don't know. It'll start hurting and everything. All day it's been feeling burny-fied, you know, it's been kind of hurting and stuff. Me and Keegan didn't go to bed till hell after 4, and I couldn't hardly get to sleep. My stomach was hurting. Then I got up this morning, it was still kind of burning around, you know, and stuff. And oh hell, I don't know what the hell, you know, does that. But we was down there at Barnes and Nobles, and I knew we was gonna be down here a while, and I had to pee, and I thought, well, I hate to hold it, you know, with my stomach already being hurt and everything. I thought probably wouldn't be good to hold it. Then I felt like I needed to shit, so I told Keegan. He went down there in the bathroom, had to wash his phones. It slid between the seats right about the time we pulled up down there. And I told Keegan, I said, well, come down here. I said, I'm gonna have you hold my purse, and I'm gonna have to take my jacket off. And I said, I'm gonna go in there. I said, one of them had yellow piss in them, one had like hair all over, and the other ones were like messy. And there was only one that the toilet bowl actually looked decent, and didn't look like a bunch of shit on the lid. So I got some paper towel out of the thing, and I got it soapy, and I went in there and I washed the toilet thing off. And then about the time I was going back in there to wash my hands off to get some paper towels to dry it, a woman and a couple kids come in, and I thought, oh crap, I hope they don't go in there. And I told her, I said, I'm trying to wash me one down, because they were saying, do you see any decent? And I was like, well, I was trying to wash me one off. And I took their toilet paper, and I threw a bunch of their toilet paper down in it. They went and splashed me. And I threw a bunch of their toilet paper down in it. And then I washed my hands and went back out there, and I told Keegan, I said, Keegan, I'm going to have to get some out of that toilet paper. So I unrolled a few things and left in there to be able to take Keegan's sugar. And I left those in there, and then I went back in there, and I told Keegan, I said, well, I'm going to go in there and use the bathroom now. So I used the bathroom, and there wasn't a lot of toilet paper left on that row that I had. And I ended up needing some more. And so I thought, well, now what am I going to do? Because I thought, I'm not using the toilet paper they have in here, because they set that shit on the floor. They set it on the toilets. I thought, I'm not using that damn toilet paper they have in here. So I went out there, and they had the paper towelling where you wave your hand. So I pulled off a couple of them, and I ripped some of them up, and I finished wiping. And then I thought, now what am I going to do? I don't want to touch my pants and try to pull my pants up, and I just wiped my shitty ass. And I thought, about the time I'd walk out there with my pants down, somebody would walk in. Because it wasn't a bathroom that you could lock the door or nothing like that. And I